Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. I am the wellness coordinator here at Trilogy in Summerlin, and I'm here to talk about a couple of different ways to help you lead a more active and healthy life as we age. It is Motion Month, so we're really promoting a lot of different angles of keeping you fit and healthy. So we're going to do about a 15-minute class that we have called LIT rather than HIT. It means low impact intensity training rather than high impact. So low impact does not mean that it's going to be low intensity. And this is part of an actual class that I've been teaching here for about the past year. And the people that are taking it are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s. And I'll give you lots of options. But we're also going to talk about brain health because it's so important. Dementia right now is affecting about 50 million people. In the next 30 years, it is predicted to triple to 152 million people having dementia. That is a terrifying thought. So a lot of studies are being done, and there's been a lot of talk about Sudoku and crossword puzzles and reading and doing those kind of things to help your brain. They do, but the number one thing that's coming out in studies is dance. Putting together complex moves, having to think and connect both cognitive and physical function together. The last study that I read, they did a study with about 100 people who were over the age of 60. And the people that danced had a 76% reduced risk of dementia after a while. As opposed to reading and doing crossword puzzles 4 times a week, it was only 47%. Things like swimming and cycling, there was zero change. So it's really important. You're going to hear a lot about neuroplasticity. It's really about keeping the pathways, the neural pathways in the brain active. And I think the easiest way to describe that would be if you have a big park near your house that has a lot of hiking trails. The trails that people take all the time and use are wide and open, and they're easily accessible. The trails that people don't take or don't use anymore, they close up. There's weeds, there's grass, different things grow, and they're unusable. That's exactly what you're doing with the brain, keeping those neural pathways open by learning how to dance. So if you don't like dance, maybe it's something that you should think about. Grab your partner, go take a ballroom dance class, or if you're a single, start out with a Zumba Gold class. It's a really great way to keep your brain healthy. With that, we're going to start with our LIT class. So this is going to be an interval class. Best way cardiovascularly to keep yourself really fit. We're going to take the heart rate up, and then we'll take it down. These intervals are going to be very short. You can do this with or without weights. I'm going to give you a lot of options. So we're going to probably do about 2 different sections, maybe 3. Quick warm up. Ready to go? Woo-hoo! Get you some music and start my timer. So we'll get the timer going, starting right now. We'll get some music. I thought I was ready to go. And here we go. So the warm-up is basically just to get the blood flowing, blood to the muscles. Give you a little bit of a rehearsal of what we're going to do. Start the brain thinking, just as we talked about. March it wide. Lift your knees. Pull your belly in. Keep it there for the rest of your life. Tap side to side. Now, look at this. Bend your knees. You want to use those big muscles. Little reach up. And if the music is too fast for you, go at your own pace. It doesn't matter if you're with me. A little longer, if you can. Feel the stretch in the side. How about a little shoulder roll? Good. And my photographer is working out with me behind the camera. Make it a little bigger. And take it forward. All right, we're going to start a little rotation. Work it into the core. Little reach. Alrighty, my heart rate's going up. We're going to lunge side to side. Big muscles, more blood. 8 more. you're as old as your spine. You gotta move it. And take it down. You're gonna have a double shoulder. So a little push back against that inner thigh. 2 more. Take it center, round up, walk in, little baby squats. We're gonna move these a little bit. 3, 2, now just the right leg you're gonna march out and in. Squat and in. Now heart rate up. 1 more. Other side. You heard the bell, baby. So we're gonna go into our first interval. And march, breathe in, exhale, let's go. Lots of air. Heart rate should be up already. Kick it out. If you have weights, pick them up. If not, you can place your hands on your hips. And we're gonna start out with squats. Feet a little wider than the hips. And drive up. You're gonna keep the spine long and the shoulders back. So I'm going to talk a lot about heel to glute connection. Really important that you're sitting into the heels. On the way up, you're pressing them down, engaging the glutes. Glutes are super important for posture, for everyday movement. We lose tons of strength in our glutes as we age. Why? What do? Sit down, quick. All we do is sit on it. So by driving through the heels, maybe lifting the toes up into the top of the shoes, you're going to feel more glute engagement. Now you're going to go down halfway. Lift all the way up. Go as low as you can. 2 more. Last one. Now super slow. Resist, resist, resist. A little pause. Now press down. Feel the strength in your legs. Again. And slow, slow, slow. Pause. A little smoother. Here we go. 2 counts. And up. And sit back. Come all the way up. Breathe. Keep going. Give me 4. And drive up. Give me 1 more, and you're going to turn your toes out. Weights can be here or here. Take it down and up. So plie squats. If you have the weights in front, make sure this isn't happening. I prefer here, or you can drop them and place your hands on your hips. How's that? Stay long. So even though you're bending your knees, I want you to think of getting longer. 2 more. Here's our first cardio interval. Come on up. Clear your space. Breathe. We're going to start our first cardio interval. Here we go. Knees, knees. So pressing down into your knees with your hands. This is going to be about 45 seconds. That's too much, you go right here. You want more? You lift your hands up, lift your knees higher, raise the music, or you go as slow as you need to. Breathe. Big breaths. Every time that knee comes up, you pull your belly in. Push down into the knee, walk it out. Woo! Get a drink. Quick, quick. Keep moving. So now, really be aware of how quickly you recover. That's going to be a gauge of how good your cardiovascular fitness is. Get a quick drink. I'll keep my water with me. Roll your shoulders back. And we're going to go a little bit of chest, a little bit of back. If you have weights, grab them. If not, I will give you an option. So you're going to come down. 3 options for push-ups. In a box, shoulders over wrists. Forward, modified plank, shoulders over wrists. Or on your toes. I'm going to take this option today. Belly in, here we go. And up. Your elbows go wide. And watch your head position. What usually happens is this. Your knees ain't going anywhere. So keep your knees right where they are. Lift the back of your head up. walk back, grab a towel, or you can grab weights. If you have a towel, take the towel, pull it open as hard as you can. Bend and hinge, so you have a flat back. You're going to squeeze, pull your elbows back. Now you're squeezing the back muscles, the legs that run all the way down either side of your back. Look where my elbows are. They're tight to the body. But you didn't know you could do weight training, resistance training with a towel. Breathe. Belly is in. Almost done, almost done. Pull it. You've got 2 more. Roll the shoulders back, lose the towel. Second cardio section. You've got about 40 seconds of this. Predator squats. So you're going to squat side to side. If you need less, you're right here. Lengthening the levers is going to increase your heart rate. You can go as slow as or fast as you want. Notice my one foot is always on the floor. That's your low impact. Doesn't mean low intensity. Now, you want more, you can speed it up a little bit. You can add a little hop if you want. And members doing all versions. Breathe. Woo! You've got about 15 seconds of this. Can you hang? If you need less, right here. Tap side to side. Need more? Little lift. Walk it out. Woo! How you feeling? Be aware. Big deep breaths. This is going to be the last section. You're going to do triceps and biceps. So we will go on the floor first. We'll do some tricep dips, and we'll stand it up, and we'll grab. You can use your towel again, or grab a soup can or a water bottle, and we'll do some biceps. Have a seat. This is going to be a combination of triceps and abdominal work. I'm going to be kind of on an angle. My toes are up, my knees are bent, they're right in here at my hips. My fingers right by the hips. My elbows are squeezing together. I'm not dumping into my shoulders. You're going to stay long. Use your abs. Bend back into the palms and then push away from the floor. So put a lot of weight into the palms. Bend your elbows straight back. Spine is long, so you've got some abdominal work here too. Breathe. Try to relax the shoulders away from your ears and whoo, my triceps are already working. Stay long through the spine and breathe. How about 4 more? And if you can't do 4 more, take a breather because we're going to take a break and pick it up again. Last 2. Here's your break. Shake out your arms. Tuck one leg. Cross the other leg over. Place your hands down and slowly push yourself up. You're going to grab your set of weights. I'm going to put my microphone into my pocket. Pick up your water bottles or your soup cans. Roll your shoulders back. Soft knees. Pull your belly in. Here we go. We're going to lift. So these are short sets, so we're going to make them pretty intense. We're going to do singles bottom half, just halfway up. Right there is your peak contraction. That's why that's such a challenge. Give me 4 more. Upper arms are buried to the rib cage. All the way up, halfway down. Lift, stop right at the waistline. And then we're going to finish with a delightful little section in 4. So we're going to start from the center, and you're going to just do little lifts above the waist, below. Hang on, hang on. Got this, got this. Give me 4 more. Give me 4, 3, 2, set them down. All right, here we go. Kicks. You know, I'm in Las Vegas, and I was a showgirl. I gotta do showgirl kicks. Now, can't kick that big arms or right here. Or you can just do this. By lifting your arms and making the leverage longer, the heart rate is going to come up more. But do you. Exhale. So again, abs. You want to embrace the music. A little quicker. You can add a little bit if you want. Give me about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it out. Walk it out. How you feeling? Good, I hope. Start to walk around the room. Take some big breaths. That is a sample. That's 3 sections. A lot of times we won't repeat those. Our classes are about 45 minutes long. If this was a challenge for you, stay with this for a while. As you increase your cardiovascular fitness, you'll be able to add more sections. I hope we've given you a lot to think about today, living that great, healthy, active life as we age. Thanks for joining us. Wow.